Hello again, welcome to my video. I'm just going to run through some things, some calculations. How the Anunnakis are the law bringers, how I do honor the Anunnaki, the Dracos. And let's go forward. So triplet of the Anu. It's a symbol of a star. I am unbreakable, God's proof. I am the dragon. So if you know anything about me, I was born in 1988. I'm a Virgo. So that's a year of the dragon. 1988, year of the dragon. I'm a Virgo sign, so I'm Earth. So I'm an Earth dragon. 1988, Earth dragon. And I'll show you why 1988 is important, especially in gematria. Just doing some of this yesterday. I figured might as well make a video about it. Might share some things. This is the Levi Pierced. This is the Dragonborns. Year of the Dragon. That's not coincidence. Nature's set theory shows correlation in the fractal sun worship. And I also found a rune. Germans were using it, and it was a sun sign. Nazi Germany. It's just funny. A lot of realizations. Human Anunnaki. I have a good little video too I'll show right now.
Our ancestors were terrified of dragons because they didn't know them. Astrid, we cannot let our kids go down that road.
Remember when we were kids, back in Old Burke, how we used to put on a pageant at Snoggletog?
Oh yeah, those were fun.
What if we brought the pageant back? We showed the children of New Burke how humans and dragons became friends.
That's a great idea. But we've only got 4 days until Snoggletog. 3 if you don't count Black Plague Friday.
Yeah, nothing gets done. Everybody's just shopping and coughing.
I think we could do this. Let's talk to Gobber.
You got me!
Kid.
I mean, I know that was a little childish, you know, but do you see how they have the fish here? That's the Ichthus, that's the fish god, the Dagon, that's the fish people, and they're keeping back the dragons, I guess. I mean, that's the symbolic nature of what I see. I mean, I know they said they're using fish to lure the dragons in. It's funny. It's like, oh, they're luring the fish and they're using nets, and the whole Jesus stuff is, you know, cast your net to what, the left or the right side, I forget. And let me look it up. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I read the Bible. Throw your net on the right side of the boat and you'll find some. And that's, I don't know, because fish in the sea, like, there's so many sayings about what fish are. Like, fish could be women, you know, and Christ is always horny and he wants to anoint people in his oil. Like, it's like I'm really fucked in the head. So I go back to this 1988 Roman numerology into gematria, and I'm on the second page here, and I find more interesting. I always go to the English. I always feel like the English gives me better results. I don't know, it just does for me. It does, works better. Tyler Perry, The Invisible Man, Contact with God, 1988. And it's crazy because, you know, being born in August, my number date would be, 8, and then the day, which my date adds up to 7, because I was born at the end of August. So I'm kind of like a Leo Virgo mix kind of thing. That's what's said. I don't know. It's the energies, right? I'm born between the constellations within the zodiac, the zoo. So my numbers would be like 8, 7, 88. If you sum that, because like the date, the way Americans write, it's always the month, the day, and the year, and 8 and 88. So that's 888. And I know 888 is something on this database. I run into it a lot. The correlation of the 888, it's intense. I mean, that's triple Mercury. And glory represents truth. So triple truth. And it's the year of the Earth Dragon. And if you type in Earth Dragon, look, Tall Whites. The Tall Whites 1980. It's funny because I used to watch that Rudolph, the Tall White Alien, and everything he was saying was resonating me, especially with eating cereal. Like, I don't eat cereal, and I always felt like they were putting human DNA in the food, and I felt like that was causing people to lower their frequencies and to just program them to be just like their energy is all fucking messed. But I stopped eating cereal a long time ago. I make my own breakfast. I cook for myself. I don't depend much on a box for my substance. And, look, there's cross-dresser. Where's Ishtar? Holy Ishtar. I'm sick of people trashing on her. Like, she's the sexual union. That's what we need. We need this super sexual energy, and it needs to be purified. And I don't give a fuck what people say about her anymore. I mean, think about Lilith. She didn't fall with Adam and Eve, or Eve is Lilith and Eve. I don't know. Maybe that's her dual nature, but whatever. It's all a mystery. It's all mystery stuff, Babylonian, and that's all tied to Anunnaki stuff. And I think about Babel and Nimrod and what happened there with the gates of the gods and the stargates, and like a stargate. I don't know. Like, I've heard a lot about how Adam didn't want to go through stargates, but I don't know. I digress. There's so much like that's gonna come and be pieced later on that I don't want to touch on, because if I don't really know, I don't want to talk about it. So I go further, 1988, and then I found the Earth Dragon. So I type in Earth Dragon. And there you go, 666-111. And I don't see 666 as like a bad thing, because it's the triple sun, triple beauty. I don't know why people are against beauty. Some people think it's vain, vain existence, but because in order to have beauty, there has to be something that's ugly, I guess, and that's the binary, that's the duality. But honestly, it's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's like a very perceptional thing. So that's why truth, to me, on this plane, it's perceptional. Like, what people believe in, the collective humanity thinks of, they accept as truth, and going against that grain and delivering an absolute truth. Like, what's an absolute truth? Okay, we breathe nitrogenic oxygen mixtures here, we think it's air, it's actually, who knows, something else. There's like bacteria living in it, you can gather it from the airs and actually benefit on it. It's really intense. Like, the air is just, there's so much floating in it that we don't see. And I digress a lot, but all this is connected, everything, life itself, the material world, the reality of our atom being manifested in flesh. Like, the word became flesh. That's pretty much all of us. Like, that's the beast, right? That's the beast realm. That's the zodiac. And the light realms exist out of this. Maybe Earth is the only flesh world. Flesh world, like Twin Peaks. And I go down these tangents and stuff, but like I said, it's all connected. And being a 1988 class of 1988, and being Virgo and the Earth Dragon signs, there's a lot that needs to be done. There's a lot, and I hope. I just have hopes for everything, for the best outcome, because I understand everyone's got different desires, and hanging up our desires is actually one of the most important things we can do, and aligning your desires with divine will. But like, what is divine will? Isn't that like your inner ability to recognize your true nature, and our true natures, a lot of people's are different, and that comes through genetics and like all this stuff that's been going on with the Eden experiment. And you think about the Nephilim, the tainting of genetics, and who really fucked this world up and hacked the matrix, the womb, this material, corporeal existence of temporal nature. I don't know. I mean, think about Noah. They say he lived like 960 years, and ever since then it's been 120. But honestly, I feel like that's like another. If you believe you only live 120, you'll only live like. If you believe you can live for 1,000 years, maybe you'll live for 1,000 years. It's all perception. If you read something in a book, are you really going to believe it? Like, I can think about Socrates. He didn't want to write anything down. He's like, we need to have the oral tradition strong, storytelling. And, maybe the Earth Dragons have that. And people born in 1988, are... Let's see, Earth Dragon. I guess I'll put the MMX... right here. Let's put that in. Let's see what happens. I mean, this is live gematria. This is as good as it gets. The world is yours.